What's up, everyone? So, Nintendo finally put out a Nintendo Direct. It was a Nintendo Direct Mini. They didn't show off much. Um, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. It was a little bit lackluster, which I kind of feared was gonna happen. Um, I'm really not going to give them too much flack, though, given the circumstances. I still think it was good for what they were able to pull off, given the circumstances. So I'm not going to give them too much flack for it, but, I was still hoping for better, but, Alright, so... Let me just bring up my list. I actually have a list of things that were announced because I almost always end up forgetting something, so... Okay, so none of this was necessarily announced in this order, but we've got the Xenoblade Chronicles remake. They finally gave the release date for that. If I am not mistaken, it's coming out May 29th. Although that is not final because, they had a message that said due to the coronavirus, some games could end up being delayed, which is to be expected, no doubt. But, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles Remake looks pretty nice. Might even end up playing that. I technically have the original, but I haven't fucked with it at all. And, the graphics have not aged well at all. But the new one looks really nice. And they're even gonna have, like, a bonus, campaign. I forgot what it's called, but there's gonna be, like, basically an extra story. It's gonna be like I guess a post-game of sorts that, caps off the main game. As if the main game wasn't already long enough. 60 fucking hours, but hey. Whatevs. We've also got Bravely Default 2, which I think they announced that at the Game Awards, which kind of confused me because I thought Bravely Second was Bravely Default 2, but then they just have a Bravely Default 2. Wouldn't it be Bravely Default 3? Or Bravely Second 2? I don't get it. I don't know what the difference between Bravely Second and Bravely Default 2 is. I don't know. I even looked it up, and they say that Bravely Second is a sequel to Bravely Default, but then they have a Bravely Default 2. Okay. I mean, to be fair, it looks cool. I haven't played Bravely Default or Bravely Second. Should probably get around to that, but hey. Anyway, whatevs. Then there is Trials of Mana, which I believe is a remake to the sequel to Secret of Mana, which I didn't play much of Secret Mana. I've played a little bit because it's on the SNES Classic, and I have one of those laying around, so I have dabbled in it a little bit. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into it. I've heard really good things about it, but I just personally can't get into it. Trials of Mana looks pretty sweet, though. Might try it out. We've also got the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion, which... I don't know. I haven't played that game yet. I want to, despite, everything... I mean, people have had very mixed feelings about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Some people love it, some people hate it. I wouldn't know. All I know is people also had very mixed feelings towards the Pokemon Let's Go games, and I actually love Let's Go. Let's Go is my favorite fucking Pokemon game, so... Fucking fight me. Fight me, bitch. But yeah, I actually really liked Let's Go Eevee, which is the one that I have, because I think Pikachu's overrated. Again, fight me. Eevee all the way. We also have BioShock, Borderlands, and XCOM coming to Switch, which, that's nice. I did recently start playing BioShock. I kind of took a break from it in favor of other stuff, but from what I've played of BioShock, it's pretty damn good. Probably one of the best first-person games I've played, honestly. And then we got Borderlands. I've played Borderlands 2. Really liked it at first, lost interest after a while. Really ought to get back into that. And I haven't even played XCOM at all. All I know about it is it's a strategy RPG, which I don't really like strategy RPGs that much. I did recently start playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I've actually really been enjoying that, but other than that, I'm just not really into tactical RPGs. So, I don't know. We've also got something called Clubhouse Games, which is 51 games in one. So, like, if you've ever heard of Action 52, basically Action 51, only good. Well, good for the games that are included. It's basically a collection of, like, board games and sports games, and then there's tanks. Which tanks is probably, like, the best thing on there. But, I don't know. Also got a Animal Crossing New Horizons Easter update, which is just like, some bunny appears and you get to collect eggs. Fun. I haven't even played Animal Crossing New Horizons at all. A little bit interested, though. It looks a lot more interesting than the other games, which I ain't shitting on the other games at all. I've played the original on GameCube, the DS game, Wild World, I believe, and City Folk on Wii. So I've dabbled in Animal Crossing a little bit. And I liked them, but just kind of lost interest after a while. There's also a game called Good Job, which looks kind of indie-ish. And it's basically just a game where you're a dude with a job, doing job things. So, I guess if you're one of the people who lost your job due to, I'll just call it C-Virus. Makes it sound very Resident Evil-y. The C-Virus. But yeah, if you're one of those people who lost a job due to, C-Virus and you miss having a job, I guess this game will fill the void of having a job. Because, you know, jobs are fun. Also got some Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 DLC, which, whatevs. I've actually heard surprisingly good things about that game. I played the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which I really liked, and then I played the second Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which I really didn't like at all. I liked the first one, but I did not like the second one. Granted, I played the PS2 version of Ultimate Alliance 2, which is considered to be the worst version, so that would explain why I didn't like it. Maybe if I play the PS3 version, I'll have more fun with it, but yeah, have not played Ultimate Alliance 3 yet, but when it was announced, it kind of came out of left field, because it had been fucking years since the last game, and then they're just like, hey, Ultimate Alliance 3, Switch exclusive. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Also got some game called Ninjala, which it looks kind of interesting. I think it's multiplayer only, which I don't fuck with that, but it looks interesting. It basically looks like Splatoon with ninjas. Which, yeah, cool. Splatoon with ninjas. I've played Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, and I liked those a lot. Of course, like I said, I don't fuck with multiplayer, so I played the single-player campaigns in those games. I don't think Ninjala is gonna have a single-player, though, which is kind of disappointing, but it's an interesting new IP by Nintendo, so those are always nice. We also got more info on the Panzer Dragoon remake, which I think was announced in one of the previous Nintendo Directs. Might have even been E3 that was announced. I think that came out today. Yeah, pretty sure Panzer Dragoon remake came out today. So, I guess that's something to look forward to. We also got Catherine Full Body on Switch, which came out of fucking nowhere. So hopefully that means more of Atlus's games are coming to Switch. But people have been begging for Persona 5 on Switch, but instead they're just like, well, we can't give you Persona 5, but we can give you Catherine Full Body. Even though Joker's literally in Smash Brothers. They're not gonna bring Persona 5 to Switch, though, but you can have Catherine Full Body. I mean, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, I have Catherine Full Body on PS4, and I actually did play the PS3 original, and I liked it quite a bit. Have not played Full Body yet, though. Which I think the only thing they really added to that was, yet another person for Vincent to cheat on his girlfriend with. Fun. Yeah, it's pretty good though, so anyone who hasn't played it yet gets another opportunity. That's good. We also, something that came out of left field was Star Wars Jedi Academy, which I think they put, I guess, it's part of a series. Like, it's the first one in a series. They actually put out the second one first, because the sequel to Jedi Academy is Jedi Outcast, and they already had that on Switch, so they released the second one, and then the first one. They did it backwards. What the hell? So, but I mean, that's good though. I might fuck with it, because I've really been in that Star Wars mood. Like, I recently played, like, almost all the Lego Star Wars games, at least all the ones that mattered. I've played Complete Saga, the Clone Wars, and the Force Awakens, which is like the 3 Lego Star Wars games that really matter, and I'm really looking forward to Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which has like all 9 movies. It's basically Complete Saga on steroids. Really looking forward to that. But yeah, I also recently got the EA Battlefront 2. So you've got LucasArts Battlefront 2 and you've got EA Battlefront 2. I recently got EA Battlefront 2 and it is way better than I expected. Like, way, way better than I expected. I mean, not as good as Jedi Fallen Order, that's still EA's best Star Wars game, but Battlefront 2? Not bad. Like, I thought it was gonna be fucking horse shit. I only got it because it was $13 at Family Dollar, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think the thing people bitched about the most was, like, the microtransactions, but I'm willing to look past that and just have fun. And, you know, I said I don't fuck with multiplayer, but there is a surprising amount of single-player content in Battlefront 2. You would be surprised, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. But anyway, a little off topic. We've also got Episode 1 Racer coming out at some point, which is really nice. I actually did play Episode 1 Racer on the N64, but it was someone else's N64 and someone else's game, so I don't actually own it, but I have played it, and it's really fun. I like it. I don't even like racing games outside of, like, Mario Kart and F-Zero, and pretty much anything that resembles Mario Kart and F-Zero. But Episode 1 Racer is one of the good ones. It's one of the ones that I actually like, so I'm looking forward to that coming out. And I'm probably gonna get it immediately, if I can. Because I like it, and it's fun. Still no info on Breath of the Wild 2, Metroid Prime 4, or Bayonetta 3. I'm guessing they're just gonna save that for E3, which, I don't know what you might be thinking. I know E3 got cancelled, but they did say something about a fucking internet, live stream or some shit, so I'm sure something is gonna be announced during that internet live stream. So, E3 is technically still happening, just not the traditional way, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's just again, an internet live stream, so sure we'll get hopefully some big announcements then. And we have officially saved the best for last. I was not even expecting Smash Brothers to be talked about at all during this, because they already outright said that Fighters Pass 2 is delayed because of this stupid fucking pandemic that has been ruining everything. Already made a video about how it's ruining everything, but things got worse. I was gonna do a follow-up video, but I didn't even fucking bother. Didn't even have the fucking motivation to go on at that point. I'm just like, fuck everything. I'm just gonna be in bed. So, yeah. It's been rough. It's been really rough. And honestly, the Smash characters being delayed is the thing that's hitting me the hardest, because Smash Brothers is like the only game I care about right now. I don't really care about anything else. Every other game I play, it's just waiting for more Smash characters to come out. But yeah, we got news that a fucking ARMS character is in Smash Brothers. Fucking ARMS. That came so far out of left field. Like, I was not fucking expecting that at all, which I don't even know which ARMS character it's gonna be, because, like, I'm pretty sure Springman is out, because he's an assist trophy and a Mii Fighter costume, and Ribbon Girl is out, because she's a Mii Fighter costume. I'm pretty sure that that neither of them are getting in, so which fucking one? Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Springman and Ribbon Girl would have been the most likely, and they're out. Pretty fucking sure they're out, so they're not getting in. So I don't know. My money's on either Ninjara or Twintail. You know, fucking ninja dude with shuriken hands, or Thicky McGee. I'm like, seriously though, that girl is thick. I have not played the full game of ARMS, but I've played the ARMS demo, and it was pretty fun. It's basically Punch-Out with stretchy arms. I don't know, I think that game flopped. Like, more or less flopped. Which is kind of unfortunate, because even just from the demo I played, it's really not bad. I might even go as far as to say it's one of the most underrated Switch games. Doesn't mean I wanted an ARMS character in Smash. I would have much preferred, like, Crash Bandicoot, or Sora, or Dante, or Lord Irving, or Ryu Hayabusa. Those are basically like the top 5 for me. But I don't know. But yeah, ARMS character. Again, money's on either Ninjara or Twintail. Because I really don't think Springman or Ribbon Girl are getting in. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if Springman does get in, I guess that opens the floodgates for assist trophies to be characters, which is good, because then we can get Shadow and Waluigi and Bomberman, because they're assist trophies already. But if assist trophies can be characters too, then cool. Again, that opens the floodgates for so many possibilities. But like I said, I'm thinking it's either Ninjara or Twintail, which really makes me wonder who all is going to be in the Fighters Pass. Is it going to be an all first-party Fighters Pass? Are we going to get more third-party characters? I don't know. Maybe it'll be a mixture of both. I mean, everybody expected the last Fighters Pass to be exclusively third-party characters, but then we got fucking Byleth at the end there, which is still disappointing. I mean, I like Byleth. I'm one of the very few people who actually really likes Byleth, but still, an 8th Fire Emblem character, give me a fucking break. And then you follow it up with a fucking ARMS character, like, what? At least it's unique, though. Like, at least it's unique. I don't think there's really anybody with stretchy arms in Smash yet, so at least we're getting somebody unique. And with a moveset that we haven't seen yet, so it'll be interesting to see how that's gonna go, but they were not specific about which ARMS character is gonna be in. They just said it's gonna be a character from ARMS, so stay tuned for that. I think they said there's going to be more info in June. I don't know if that's when the character's actually going to release, but that's when there's going to be more info, and maybe when we'll actually know who the fuck it is, and whether or not assist trophies are actually going to be playable characters now. Which, it's not like they couldn't make it work. They could just disable that assist trophy whenever the character is on screen. Whenever the character is in battle, just disable the assist trophy. It's that fucking simple. I mean, it's not like that's a set-in-stone rule. It's just it hasn't happened yet. The only circumstances in which an assist trophy became a playable character later was in the sequel. Not in the same fucking game, so we'll see. We'll see. I feel like Springman's the most likely ARMS character to be in Smash, but again, he's already in a assist trophy and a Mii Fighter costume, so that kinda complicates things, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all I really have to say in regards to that. I wanted to talk about this because we had the fucking longest Nintendo Direct drought in history, and it finally ended today. Jesus. Fucking took you long enough, Nintendo. It ain't as good as I was hoping for it to be, but like I said, I'm not gonna give them too much flack given the circumstances. This C virus thing has been hard on everybody. Movies are being delayed, games are being delayed, DLCs being delayed. I think really the best thing to come out of this is anything that's actually been released early as a result. They even delayed like My Hero Academia dubs. So gotta watch the subbed episodes now. And yeah, I'm one of those dubbed over subbed people, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Stay safe, everybody, and hopefully things get better. I'm gonna try to be a little more active on the channel in spite of these circumstances, but I already lack motivation to really do anything, and it's gotten even worse now, because this shit's really stressing me out, but that's all. See you later. Stay safe.